Okay, so here's what happened. For the record, on August 26th or 27th, it was Wednesday, I believe it was, at 6 a.m. I was playing basketball and went up for a shot, and my left patellar disconnected from my patellar kneecap. So I have a ruptured patellar. So I've had issues with that knee in the past, and because I used to jump in high school. But it helped me know exactly what happened as soon as it happened. So the minute I went down, I looked down and I saw that my kneecap was all the way up here in my quad, and I had no ability to lift my leg. It was completely dead, which is what happens when you disconnect the patellar tendon. So I had a friend take me to the urgent care center. Of course, it was too early, so we had to go to the emergency room. As soon as we got to the emergency room, I explained to the admitting physician what happened. They got me in for an x-ray and determined that my patella was in fact up here in my quad, and that it was a ruptured patellar. So they set me up, they put me in a knee brace, set me up and told me to keep my knee straight from then on. And I came home and they set me up for a surgery that Friday. So I had to lay in bed Wednesday, Thursday, and then go in for a surgery on Friday. So I got a call on Thursday saying that they were postponing that surgery until the following Tuesday. So now I'm in bed completely immobile all the way through Tuesday morning at 5:30. So Tuesday, but one of the things that was really difficult at that time was getting around and moving myself around and getting in and out of bed and being mobile. So I created this device right here, which is handy, out of a twin size bed sheet, which allowed me to loop around my foot and lift it just like this without exerting any pain or stress on my leg. So I'm able to get in and out of the car, get in and out of bed, go to the bathroom. This is a lifesaver. I was unable to find anything like this out there on the market, but this was a lifesaver. So this has been my friend ever since, and will be probably for the next month or so. So I go in for surgery on Tuesday, and they put me in. Everything goes in, everything is fine. Surgery goes as is expected. I'm really sore post-surgery and really stiff, and I had taken the prescribed pain medication that they gave me at the time, and that was exactly 1 week ago today. So today is the Tuesday following the surgery. So today is the 9th. The surgery was on the 2nd. The injury was on the 26th. So I am exactly 1 week out of surgery. I do have a brace that they want me to keep on at all times to keep from falling and re-injuring myself. They have told me to really just take it easy and lay in bed. My knee is really stiff, it's really swollen, and I can tell that there's some scar tissue or there's something that's keeping it really stiff and rigid. So I've been working on just loosening it up without damaging anything that they've done. I go in on the 18th to have the stitches removed from my knee, which the scar is from here down to about there. It's about an 8-inch scar. Pretty nasty looking. But they went in and drilled 2 anchors at the bottom of the kneecap, drilled 2 holes at the top of the kneecap, threaded sutures through those anchors into the holes, pulled the patellar tendon back up to the kneecap, and fastened them back together, sewed it up, tied it up, and stitched everything back up. So this is 1 week post-op. Things are going well. I can get around pretty well on these crutches. I know that the doc probably wouldn't like to see me doing this, but at this point I am completely off all pain pills. They prescribed oxycodone, and I definitely needed it a couple days after surgery. But now I can get around just like this pretty easily. I could even walk around with this without too much issue. And it's about the mobility at this point, which tells me that I really need to start stretching my leg out. And of course I don't want to do too much too fast, because I don't want to tear those sutures, which there are 6 of them, which each one of those 6 has a tensile rating of about 200 pounds per suture, which is about a total of 800 pounds worth of force that they're holding, that they can withstand if necessary. But I don't want to test those limits at all. As far as mobility in my leg, this is about the most that I can bend it, and that takes a lot of effort. I can really feel it pulling all along here. It's pulling my stitches and everything. It doesn't hurt, but I can feel it really stiff. So this is kind of what I'm doing, just getting right on the outside of where I know it's not going to cause any damage. Lifting, I can do toe lifts, side to side. I've kept a lot of my flexibility. In fact, I've probably gotten a little more flexibility since that injury, keeping my legs straight for so long. So this is week number 1 post-op. I will probably try to do an update each week for the first 2 or 3 weeks, and may potentially post this on YouTube to help anybody else out there that goes through this injury. It's a pretty major injury. They put you out completely out for the surgery. It's kind of strange. You go in, they give you a couple pills, you're in the operating room, and you wake up and you're done. You remember nothing. So don't be afraid of that part. One of the things that I've read a lot is people are really scared about the future possibility of returning to 100%, full motion, everything, and as long as everything goes well, you should be able to. The timelines seem to be really conservative. I think that if you're healthy and you're in good shape, you can probably push it a little bit as long as you're not hurting yourself. But this is exactly 1 week after the operation, and I'll keep you posted.